This should be fairly short. Let me check if I'm even live right now. Oh, I just remembered smoking crack stream. Live. I just remembered smoking crack stream. Sorry, I low-key forgot smoking crack stream existed. Until now. Hi. I'm streaming. Have an empty roster so far. Um, why do I have so much Undertale and Delta and stuff? I don't play. I don't remember searching anything about any of this. I know this guy. What's this guy's stuff? But I don't know what that's me. Pretty random. Hi. So, I read the title today. Gonna be rating all of these by how aggressive they are. Specifically by that, I mean, like, how metal-y they are. They technically aren't considered metal. A lot of their stuff is alternative metal or, new metal. But, making you bigger. No, I'm not making you bigger. Gonna be rating these songs because I'm bored. So one means that, but I like either couldn't. It's not really soft. It's not aggressive at all. It's nothing that really makes it aggressive. Like no electric guitar, like nothing fast. It's nothing that I could call aggressive at all. Two goes for songs that like aren't hard but are not exactly really soft. Like they have some aspect to them that makes them a little bit, like a tiny bit, aggressive. Hi Foxyon. Hello, hi, 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 hi. Three is like, um, three goes to, in the middle between like really aggressive and not aggressive at all. Really soft. It's like pretty average. And I don't know how to exactly explain that, but we'll probably develop what that means later down. 4 means pretty aggressive. You know what 3 just means? 3 means just normally aggressive. 4 means pretty aggressive. A lot of yelling. Things that would be expected in an aggressive song. And 5 is incredible, like full metal, like just actual metal. It's really loud. And first up is their first album with the 2 bonus tracks. And first, a Sweet Pea. This one doesn't have a lot of yelling, and I'll put it in 3. It doesn't have a lot of yelling. That one part of it, that one part, the bridge is pretty soft. It's nothing. I'll just put it 3 because, like, yeah, some of it can be considered pretty aggressive, but nothing too low or too much. So I'll just give it 3. I think no. I think no is 4. Um, has a lot of yelling, pretty aggressive. Should be pretty self-explanatory. And Sugar, I think, I don't know. Like, Sugar has a lot of yelling and stuff, but the instrumental isn't anything too much. I'm gonna be safe and go with 3. Suggestions? I think suggestions is 2. Like, pretty soft sounding. Well, like, for their style of music it is. There's not too much yelling, especially for their first album. So, 2. I think Spiders. The instrumental of Spiders isn't too much, so no yelling. I think 1 is pretty good for it, because there's nothing elevating to it to make it too aggressive. The Devil. I think 2. I mean, like, for their style, it's nothing. I don't think there's any yelling. And the instrumental isn't too aggressive. Soil will be our first 5. Really loud. If you've heard the song, which I'm guessing a lot of you haven't, it'd be really self-explanatory of why it's in 5, but very loud, to be short. And dark, so 5 is pretty good for it. War. I don't know if I should do 3 or 4 for War. I was spitting bars. It's like 3. A lot of it is kind of just him talking. It's nothing too much. I think 3. Mind? Hmm. 4. It has a lot of yelling. It's pretty long, so it had to take me a minute to kind of process it in my head, but mine's pretty aggressive. It does have some parts that would be like 1. Like it has so many different parts that like if I were to like rate every part of it, I think all of these would be used. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 would all be used. So I'll just put it at 4, because the parts that are aggressive are pretty aggressive, and the parts that are kinda quiet aren't pretty long compared to the other parts. Peephole? Think 3. Has some yelling, but nothing too weird or too loud. The song's pretty silly. It's a pretty silly song. Um, so I think 3. Cube Root, think 4. I like it's nothing too rough to be in 5, but the instrumental has a pretty like darkish vibe. But that last part of the song is pretty loud. Um, I think 4 fits. Like 4 fits in 4. I mean, no, Cube Root fits in 4. Darts would be 4. The chorus is really incredibly loud, but the verses are kinda nothing too much. The whole song just kinda has a really dark feeling to it. You know? Like it just feels really dark with the lyrics and like the instrumental, and it yells a lot, but it also has a lot of parts where it's just some kind of talking weirdly, kind of like Mind and the Devil. But by him I mean Surge, Tankman, the guy. So Darts, I think 4 is pretty good. Pluck, um, I forgot what Pluck stands for, but it doesn't have. It's like Mind. It has some parts of it that are really loud and some of them that are really quiet. Um, I don't think the loudness lasts when has a lot of death screams. All of it's loud except for that one part, the bridge. So I think 4 is a pretty good place to put it. Storage. I don't know if I should put Storage in 3 or 4, because I think 3. Because like it's loud, just doesn't have enough of the hardcore metal rock element to it to sustain as a song that would be in 4. So 3. I think Marmalade is also 3. Doesn't have any yelling or anything. It is. It's really hard to pinpoint the vibe has, because some parts of it elevate a dark feeling, and some of it's kind of like happy, like the guitar solo. I mean, like, ignoring the lyrics, um, you should definitely search up right now. All one of y'all, all one, which is me, should search that up. Um, or it might even be two, honestly. No, I think two's too low. I think three is pretty good. That is all of their self-titled album. Next up is Toxicity, their best. And people who think their other albums sound better, you can still agree that their most well-made will forever be Toxicity. I don't care what anybody says. Prison Song is a 4. Maybe close to a 5, honestly. Um, the verse, it's kind of like Marmalade. It's hard to pinpoint what this song really feels like. I don't know what else to say except for it's loud. Just really loud and weird. I think, you know what? 5 maybe. Honestly, might be 5. Let me think a dink a dink to myself. Um, I think 5. Um, I think 5 fits. Needles is next. I think Needles is 3. It doesn't have any guitar that's really, or like instruments. I'm honestly paying attention to a lot of the guitar for this, to be completely honest. But I think 3 fits Needles. It's nothing too much, nothing too not much. So, yeah, I think it should go there. Dear Dance, I think 4. Like, the bridge is pretty too, but the rest of it gives off kind of a vibe that's kinda mean. So Jet Pilot is an easy 4. Yelling, there's a lot of yelling. A lot of yelling. You know what, should I put Dear Dance in 4 or 3? Hmm. I'm gonna put it in 3. Because the parts that are aggressive aren't like insanely aggressive, and the bridge brings it down a little bit, so Jet Pilot's 4. X, like 3. You know what? 3? Like 3 fits? I don't know. Yeah, 3. I think it should be 3. Um, so it's kind of short. It's nothing too much to explain, I guess. Chop suey. is not going to be too far up. Chop Suey is their most popular song. You've probably heard it. To all of, or to all my entire fan base that does not listen to any System of a Down, except for King Roxon, which I've showed him a couple songs. Um, I feel like it should be two. Honestly, it's really calm. The chorus is really calm. The parts that are the parts that are in their style are just kind of three. Um, I think two fits for Chop Suey. Bounce, the sex orgy song. Surge talks about putting his pogo stick in women. Iconic masterpiece. I feel like, hmm, I feel like three. I don't think it's too aggressive. It just sounds really weird. Like ignoring the lyrics, it just sounds weird. He kind of just like does that thing that kind of made some of their stuff, that some of System of a Down stuff is pretty infamous for, where he sounds like he's having like an orgasm and like shit. It's hard to explain. It's like the pumpernickel bread. Like like he just does that little voice and like talks like that or sings like that. So Forrest. I don't know if I should put Forrest in two or three. Like it's pretty. The verses are three. The like chorus, the chorus that has made this such a peak song, it's like two. Hmm. Huh. I think three. I think three would fit. Well, two. I would put it in one, but like the guitar solo, all of it except for like the end and like the chorus are like a little bit higher up here. The whole song was like the chorus would be like four, honestly. So I think two fits because most of the song is comprised of calmer parts. Science. It's kind of hard to say how aggressive science is, honestly. Um, it shifts a lot in the mood. It does it really smoothly. Um, it's my favorite song off of Toxicity, by the way, so you might hear me meat ride a tiny bit. Glaze the song a little itty bit. It it smoothly transitions between like the mood of the song, going from like aggressive to calm. But even the more like aggressive stuff isn't too aggressive. I think three fits. Shimmy. Hmm. Maybe four, honestly. I think four. It's a little bit short to actually like pinpoint, where it should go, but from all there is, it's pretty consistent in the style. So it's not it shouldn't so it's not too hard to actually put it somewhere. Thing 4. Toxicity. Toxicity might be 4, but the verses are kinda soft. The thing that makes it so hard to actually like pinpoint where these songs should go is like how much they change in mood. Like all of their songs change in mood so rapidly. Like throughout the whole song, that's really hard to put it somewhere. Think 3. Because the verses are really soft and the chorus is loud, kinda. So, Psycho. Like as I was just saying, the mood always changes. This song goes really quickly from loud to calm, like really quickly, like every once in a while. Think 3, I guess. Ariel's. Where do I even put you? Hmm. Ariel's generally has a calmer vibe. It doesn't have a lot of aggressive. Doesn't have anything too aggressive. It's pretty calm, honestly, for a System of a Down song at least. So I think 2. Where do I even put Ardo? Where do I even put this song? Sorry, voice crack. Where do I even put this song? Cause like 2, I guess it's nothing that's too minimal to be put in 1. But like it's a little. Yeah, I don't know. I think 2, just to stay safe. Johnny the bonus track. Um, Johnny. Hmm. Like it's not loud, just really weird. The guitar is pretty guitar-y, to be honest. I guess 3. I'll do 3 to stay safe. It's almost 4, but not quite there. Next up, Steal This Album. This was my favorite for a while. My second favorite as of now. Chicken Stew is a very obvious 5. Except for that little part where it's calm. It's really loud and obnoxious. As you can tell, I don't really like Chicken Stew that much. But 5 is a pretty good place for it in my book. Innervision? Innervision. This song. It's nothing too much. I think 3. It has some part of it that are pretty calm. The rest of it's pretty average. Let me think. I honestly think 2. It has like only one part that's actually like loud at all. How long is this stream? Can I check that here? Oh, I just remembered Smoking Crack stream. pretty average. 20 minutes, that's
Hmm.
pretty long. Let me think. Where is everyone, chat? Um, levels? Um, it's nothing too much. I think 3, it's kind of calm, honestly. Boom. The whole song is just him talking, but the parts that he isn't, I'd say are like 4, maybe 3. I'll just put it in 3. Nugans. Um, 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 uh, hmm. Verses are really calm. It's pretty calm, honestly. I put it into American Dream, Denial, This Thing. Hmm. So, hmm. The verses are pretty calm, as usual with songs from this album, but the chorus is pretty large. I think 2. All of them are gonna be 2, chat. Mr. Jack. Um, a remaster of the very first song from their very first album. That's not here because it's technically a demo now because of this, but from their first album, Untitled 1995 demo tape. Pretty goated album, but all 3 of the songs are pretty good. It starts pretty calm, but suddenly escalates into being really loud. The last part is 4, and like the beginning is 2, so I think it'd be reasonable to put it right in the middle at 3. You. Nothing too much. It's not really loud. I think 3. Like he screams a little bit, but it's nothing too much. 36 is a 4. You know what? Maybe even 5. Because like the guitar is pretty distorted. I mean, the whole song he's yelling, all 40 seconds of it, of the song. I think 5 fits. Pictures. Like it isn't aggressive, it's just weird. And fucking fire. I love pictures, but I think 3. Highway Song. 2. It's not loud. The only loud part still has some calmness of the rest of the song reminiscent in it. Or reminiscent, I don't know what the fuck the word is. Oh, you go here. Fuck the system. 4, honestly. I think 4 could fit. It's pretty loud. The guitar is pretty guitar-y. I think it should go there. Ego Brain 2. I don't have to explain it. It's just calm. Theta Waves. I think 3. You know what? 2. Theta Waves is my all-time favorite song by them. It's just the verses are just kind of all of it isn't really aggressive, I'd say, honestly. Roulette, one, very atypical for a System of a Down song, very calm. Um, one, Streamline. I don't know if I should do four or three. I think three. I'll just do a three. It's nothing too much. Side intro one, it's just really calm. I don't think I have to explain that too much. BYOB, I think four. The chorus is like three, which is the only part of it that's like a little bit calm. The rest of it's pretty loud, so I think it should go there. Look, oh, I forgot to introduce this album. This is Mesmerize. Hi, Mesmerize. This is my least favorite album by them, but I think it's still really good. Um, hmm, I think three. I guess. I just put it there. Hmm. The verses are three. I think the chorus is three. The bridge is kind of like two. I'll just put it. It's two against one, so I'll put Cigaro at three. Radio slash video two. Not really climactic. I don't like this song. I will never understand the hype for this song. It's really repetitive and long, and I don't like it. This cocaine makes me feel like I'm on this song. It just kind of. It's weird, but in a loud way. It just kind of like just screams out of nowhere sometimes, you know? But the rest of it's nothing too much. Three. Violent pornography. Three. It's nothing too much. Hmm. I don't think it's quite two, but I think it's like minimum three. Question two. It's two. The whole song's pretty calm, except for Surge Takeman occasionally screaming. Sad Statue, the chorus is really calm, but the verses are not. So, I think three. Old school Hollywood. I think three's the way to go for this one. I don't know. It's nothing too much. It's pretty electronic for their songs, honestly. Hmm. Yeah, I think three fits. Lost in Hollywood is one. Doesn't really have any climactic part that I think could put it into. So I'll just keep it in one. Next up is their final studio album. After this we'll get into their singles and then their unreleased stuff. Yay. Attack. Might even be five. Like the verse its first verse is pretty calm, but it immediately goes into really loud. It might be like minimum five, honestly. I'm gonna put it in four because of the first verse, but Dreaming, like the bridge is pretty calm, but the verses are I'd say they're loud, kinda. They're loud in a System of a Down sense. You System of a Down listeners would never understand. I think four. Wait. No, you know what? Three. Kill Rock and Roll. Two. It's nothing too big. It's just, it's really calm. Hypnotize? It might be, like, minimum three or just two. Hmm. It just tips mood a lot, but it mostly focuses on a quieter and more calm atmosphere, so I'm just gonna leave it into Stealing Society. This album's pretty bipolar. It just really often goes from quiet to loud without a lot of transition. So, Stealing Society. Um, I'll just put it in three, man. Tentative. A really bipolar song randomly goes from calm to not. Um, um, three. Ufig, I think Ufig is four. The verses are really loud. The chorus has a really dark atmosphere. I won't say it's really loud though. The bridge is calm, but I'll put it in like maybe minimum four. Holy Mountains is two. Most of it's really calm. He yelled a couple times, but it's nothing too much. Vicinity of Obscenity. I think three. It randomly goes from being like four to like two. So I think like again three, like in the middle. He's like heroin. This creature that should never have been let upon the planet. Um, just to clarify, I don't dislike the song. I used to. I'm just kind of okay with it now. But he wants nothing less but to wear a little dress. Fire lines from whoever wrote the song. I don't know who. You can go. I think two. It's nothing too climactic. Lonely Day is also two. It would be one, but it still has the loud kind of atmosphere that Hypnotize has in general. So, yeah, two. Soldier Side, two. It's just calm. There's no other way to really say it. It's just calm. Like, most of Hypnotize is in two. Jesus Christ. And now, the singles. Protect the Land. Two. Might even be one, honestly. Um, huh. I think one. It's nothing too climactic. It's just really calm. Genocide with Humanoids. This is one of the two songs on this list with next to He's that, like, compared to their other songs, I have not listened to a lot. Um, Genocidal humanoids. I don't know if I'd say it's aggressive. It is. It's aggressive just in its own way. Um. Oh. Hi, King Roxer. How long has he been here? Oh well. I haven't checked chat in a while, so I feel like it should be 4, but at the same time, I feel like it shouldn't. I'll put it in 3. Like 10 minutes. Nice. That's probably the longest anyone's ever watched my stuff. Good job, bro. Metro? Um, Metro's really weird when it comes to that. Like, the lyrics feel like it shouldn't be aggressive, but it just kinda is. Like, this is just kind of a song about, like it has the same atmosphere as, like, a lot of their calmer stuff, like Love, which is something they seem to have a lot of their calm stuff about. But Metro's, considering it was made in the era of, like, their first album, which is pretty rough. Sorry, I kind of hurt Metro a little bit shaking him. And before you know, yes, its pronouns are assumedly him, because it is from a man's perspective, a male human being. But I've been thinking about this for way too long. I'm just gonna put in 3. Shame. That one song where they say the N word a lot. I think 3. It's nothing too much. Usually your content and streams are kind of boring, but this is an entertaining stream. Good job, Twin. Thank you, Twinathy. The big King Rockster man, the big man, big boy. Shame? I think she go in 3. It's really not loud. Like, the guitar is pretty distorted, but, like, it's more. This is their most new metal song they've made, arguably. So, I'll just leave you in 3. And Snowblind, their best single, by the way. As I'd like to mention, this is fire. The only calm aspect to it, I'm a big kid now. Big boy. Good boy for watching my stream. Good boy. I think the only part of it that I think could be considered like calm at all is the harmonizing in the chorus. But at the same time, it's kind of just like average. Oh no, and some of the bridge. Forgot about that part. It's a pretty long song, so it takes a little bit to get in my mind. And by long, I mean 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but that's pretty long for a System of a Down song. I'll leave it at 3. All of the 3 of these guys next to each other. And finally, the unreleased songs. All of these guys. You don't count because technically this isn't a System of a Down song. You're just kinda only the singer of System of a Down's in that song. So, you're not a System of a Down song, so you're going in fuck you. and it's black. I can't see it. Your blue's too good. You're gray. So, first we got the toxicity leaks versus cherry, also known as virginity or virginity. That one song where he talks about having a dream where he fucks a girl under a tree. Pretty peak, but this is a tier list on how much I like the songs, just how aggressive they are. Kind of like Bounce and like Johnny in Pictures. It's not loud, it's just weird. Like, not the lyric, it just sounds weird. It sounds off-putting. I think 4. Like, it does still have enough. Yeah. Can you listen to Into the Storm by Robert W. Smith? Yeah, after I'm done talking about Cherry. There's a lot of yelling, and the guitar is pretty guitar-y, so I'm gonna play Into the Storm. Oh, is it like an orchestra song you're doing? Oh. I'm gonna shut up me. Are you doing this for like orchestra? Are
we ready for this party?
Guests are on their way and food and drinks were just delivered.
Now what about the music?
Yeah, music for like I'm guessing. Am I doing it? Okay. This is pretty fire. It sounds really Super Smash Bros.-esque for some reason. It's really Super Smash Bros.-like. I don't know what it is, like. It sounds like something you would hear in like Super Smash Bros. Like a menu theme. Or like an intro. Or something. I like it. It's pretty Sigmar, I'd say. Anyways, back to this thing, which we're almost done with somehow. Fortress. It just sounds weird. Like, you would understand. I can actually, like, play this one and show you. Because it's not copyrighted because it's unreleased. Like, what I mean? Like, I'll play some of the first verse. Like, so people who don't listen to Sysfy Down know what I mean by, like, it just kind of sounds weird. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I like it. It's definitely an acquired taste. For me, at least. But, like, it just sounds weird. I don't know. He just kind of talks a little bit strange. I wouldn't say it's really metal. In fact, the bridge is actually pretty calm. But I think 3 fits. It's pretty average. Defy you. Arguably, like, one, if not their weirdest sounding songs, like how I just demonstrated. Demo of Nugans just has enough changes to be put on here. Watch it. Watch it. Watch. Here's a band performing it. Oh! 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 um, okay, I'll play that. When you see your friend's penis. Crazy search prompt. King Roxer, when am I gonna see your penis? Hello, Alejandro Garcia. Your friend sees your penis. King Roxer, when am I gonna see your penis, man? Show me, I know it's big.
Out of milk again. Damn it, Justin.
Man, fuck Justin.
Justin, you forget. Oh, your penis!
What the fuck? It looks so sad. Is he shitting himself? Later, when you are ready.
Justin.
I'm
Justin,
ready,
I'm
King
sorry. I
Roxer.
should have knocked.
What the fuck is this? That's pretty cool. That could be us, dude. That could be us, King Roxer.
Oh, it's just a banana. Gosh, this is getting ridiculous. What do I need to do to make this better? Do you want me to just show you mine? That's stupid.
Yeah, actually,
Seriously?
I mean, you've seen mine. Okay. Let's see it.
This could be us, King Roxer.
Okay. We're even.
When the doc needs to see Odin next. Having the doctor inspect my nutsack, my hairy nutsack, is the most awkward thing that has ever happened to me. Like, I refused until my mom was just kind of like, do it. So I had to, like, take my my tip, out of my shorts. I left that room and I felt molested. Like, no joke, I felt like I was just molested. I did not consent to that. Anyways, back to this. Waiting for you. Theta Waves demo. It really just depends on the version, but I'm just gonna put it right next to Theta Waves, because they're pretty similar except for the chorus. Story time. Now it's time for the unsorted, unreleased stuff. First up is Blue from their 4th demo tape. It's not loud or weird, just unsettling. Scary's kind of that vibe. But blue is... The chorus is pretty 4, but the verses are pretty 2. So again, sandwich it, we get a 3. Wowie. Yip yip yee. Damn from the first demo tape is a 1. It's pretty calm. I don't think there's any drums, except for like using drums occasionally during live. But next up is Flake. I think Flake is 4. From their untitled 1995 demo tape. If they go through the effort to put the cover for Toxicity 2 and Lonely Day EP on these singles and early songs, why don't they just put like the covers for like their demo tapes that they're actually from on these? It doesn't make sense. Flake is a 4, it's pretty loud. So, nothing else to really say. Frick. Maybe 4? It doesn't really have a lot of harmony. Just kinda yelling and surge tank mid noises. 3, I guess. Ginger is 1. It's nothing too much. It's just calm. Nothing else to say. Keys? I don't have too much of the song because it's only been played live. It's not really from any sort of demo tape. Oh, you're from demo tape 3, by the way. Forgot about you. Um, 2, I guess. From what I remember, you weren't too much. Honey? Both from demo tape 2, by the way, or final. Honey? Like, I don't think it's loudest and settling, so I'll just put it at 3 next to Frick. Temper goes from like Temper goes from like a 2 to like a 5 really quick. So, um, I guess I'll end this by putting it at like 3 also. This is the final list. List is done. How long did that take? How long is this stream? How long did that even take? An hour. That took an hour. So that's the whole list. Watch the vid. Watch the vid. Which vid? Which vid are you referring? Oh, what the fuck? There's more. There's more.
All right, your ears look good. So that should be the end of this physical.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there is one last thing that we actually have to do.
Okay.
You know,
Wait, no, I don't know.
it's time for the main show.
What
The reason why we're all here. You know.
What was that? You doing air traffic signals?
I need you to drop them.
Drop what?
Drop them like it's hot.
Drop what like it's hot?
Drop them and cough them. Drop your trousers, let me see your tower.
Is that a medical term?
I gotta cradle your ladle, lower your drawbridge. Let's
Lower
see
your
if these lemons
drawbridge.
actually make lemonade. No. Cock-a-doodle-doo! It's berry picking season. Look, this isn't easy, but I need to see your peasy. Hope you use Febreze, because I need to squeeze.
Squeeze what? I don't.
That one wasn't good. It's time to part the forbidden curtain. At ease, soldier. Lower your weapons. Look, man, I'm on a questicle.
Croaky, mate, I'm going down under. Croaky, you bit me.
No, you didn't get it on that one. All right.
4 words.
All right.
First word. I'm not good at this game.
Okay.
Doctor, what do you need to see?
I need to check your...
My pulse?
No, but it begins with a P.
My prostate, pancreas,
Your pine nuts. Your pine nuts.
my pine nuts?
Yeah, say it a little faster.
Doctor, I don't know what you're saying.
I need to grab your penis balls.
Okay.
Your testicles.
Why'd you just say that?
Pine nuts? You didn't get it with pine nuts?
That's the whole video. And King Roxer, in case you're still here. Also, by the way, that rave consistency challenge I actually almost completed somehow. So, bye. 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 I'm gonna end the cream. Bye.